Ever wondered how the solar system, our home in the universe, began? Well, let's journey back in time, about 4.6 billion years ago. Yes, billion. That's when the story of our solar system starts. Picture a vast, cold, and dark space. But in one corner of this infinite expanse, something extraordinary began to happen. A gigantic cloud of gas and dust, known as a nebula, started to collapse under its own gravity. This nebula was not just any cloud, but a spinning, swirling mass, full of all kinds of elements, from hydrogen and helium to minute traces of heavier elements. As this cloud collapsed, it began to spin faster and faster, much like an ice skater pulling in her arms during a spin. At the heart of this spinning nebula, the pressure and temperature rose dramatically, giving birth to a young star, our sun. The sun, with its immense gravitational pull, became the center of this swirling chaos. But what about the rest of the nebula? Well, the leftover gas and dust didn't just disappear. Instead, they continued to orbit around the sun, forming a flat disk. In this disk, tiny particles began to stick together, forming clumps. Over time, these clumps grew larger and larger, eventually forming the planets, moons, asteroids, and comets that make up our solar system. Some of these bodies, like our Earth, were just the right distance from the sun, providing the perfect conditions for life as we know it to evolve. So, from a massive cloud of gas and dust, our solar system was born. It's a story of transformation, of chaos turning into order, of tiny particles coming together to form planets, and of one star, our sun, lighting up our corner of the universe. And that's how our solar system got started, from a massive cloud of gas and dust to the beautiful array of celestial bodies we know today. Do you know that the sun, our very own star, makes up 99.86% of the solar system's mass? Quite a big deal, isn't it? Now let's take a closer look at the sun. It's essentially a giant glowing ball of hot gas, mostly hydrogen and helium. But how does it glow, you may wonder? Well, the sun's core is so hot and dense that hydrogen atoms constantly collide to form helium, in a process called nuclear fusion. This process releases an enormous amount of energy, heating the sun's surface to about 10,000 degrees Fahrenheit. That's hotter than any oven you'll find here on Earth. This energy not only gives the sun its glow, but also radiates out into the solar system as heat and light. It's this heat and light from the sun that make life on Earth possible. Without the sun's warmth, our planet would be a frozen, lifeless rock. But thanks to the sun, we have liquid water, a crucial ingredient for life as we know it. And that's not all. The sun's rays also help to create our seasons. As the Earth orbits the sun, it tilts on its axis, causing the sun's light to hit different parts of the Earth more directly at different times of the year. This variation in sunlight intensity gives us the changing seasons: spring, summer, autumn, and winter. More than just a glowing ball in the sky, the sun plays an essential role in shaping our environment and sustaining life. It's a constant, reliable presence, rising and setting each day, providing the energy that fuels life's processes and driving the rhythms of the natural world. So, the next time you feel the warmth of the sun on your skin or see the light of a new day, remember that you're feeling and seeing the energy from our very own star, a star that's not just in the sky, but at the very center of our solar system. So without the sun, life as we know it wouldn't exist. It's the heart of our solar system. Now, can you name all the planets in our solar system? Let's take a journey, starting from the closest to the sun and making our way outwards. First up is Mercury, the smallest planet in our solar system. It's a world of extremes, with temperatures that range from boiling hot to freezing cold. Despite its small size, Mercury is a heavy hitter, with a large iron core. Next, we visit Venus, our closest planetary neighbor. Despite being similar in size to Earth, Venus is a world of contrasts. It's the hottest planet in our solar system, with surface temperatures hot enough to melt lead. Venus is also known for its thick, toxic atmosphere that creates a runaway greenhouse effect. Moving along, we come to our home, Earth. The third rock from the sun, Earth is the only planet known to support life. It's the blue marble, filled with diverse environments from towering mountains to deep oceans. Our next stop is Mars, the red planet. Known for its rusty red appearance, Mars is home to the largest volcano and the deepest, longest canyon in the solar system. Scientists are intrigued by Mars due to signs of past liquid water on its surface. Now, we journey to the outer planets, starting with Jupiter. It's the largest planet in our solar system and is known for its great red spot, a storm that's been raging for at least 300 years. Jupiter also has a strong magnetic field and dozens of moons. Next up is Saturn, the jewel of our solar system. Its iconic rings are made of ice and rock, and it has more than 80 moons. Saturn is a gas giant like Jupiter, but it's far less dense. If there was a bathtub big enough, Saturn would float. Uranus, the seventh planet from the Sun, is our next destination. It's known for its icy blue color and its unique tilt. Unlike other planets, Uranus spins on its side, making for some unusual seasons. Finally, we reach Neptune, the farthest planet from the Sun. Known as the windiest planet, Neptune's winds can reach speeds that are faster than a jet airplane. It's also a beautiful blue color due to methane in its atmosphere. From the hottest planet, Venus, to the windiest Neptune, each planet in our solar system is unique and fascinating. Each one has its own story to tell, and there's so much more to learn about them. As we continue to explore, who knows what amazing discoveries await us in the vast expanse of our solar system. Planets aren't the only members of our solar system, you know. Let's embark on a journey beyond the planets, to the other celestial inhabitants that make our solar system an incredibly diverse and bustling neighborhood. First, we have the moons, or natural satellites as scientists like to call them. These are bodies that orbit not the sun, but the planets themselves. Most planets have at least one moon. Our very own Earth has a single moon, which we all know well. But get this. Jupiter, the largest planet, boasts a whopping 67 moons. Next up, we have asteroids, which are rocky remnants left over from the early formation of our solar system. Most of them reside in the asteroid belt, a region located between the orbits of Mars and Jupiter. Some asteroids are quite massive, while others are no bigger than pebbles. They're like the forgotten bits and pieces of our solar system's construction. Then come the comets, icy bodies that originate from the distant, chilly realms of our solar system. As they approach the sun, their ice starts to evaporate, creating a glowing coma, and often a spectacular tail. If you've ever seen a shooting star, that's a comet, putting on a show as it zips past us. Lastly, we have the dwarf planets, which are like the younger siblings of the 8 main planets. They're round-like planets, but they haven't cleared their orbits of other debris. The most famous dwarf planet is probably Pluto, which was once considered the 9th planet until it was reclassified in 2006. So, you see, our solar system is a bustling place, filled with a dizzying array of celestial bodies, each with their own unique characteristics and stories to tell. It's a vast, diverse neighborhood that we're a part of, and there's always something new to discover. So, our solar system is quite a busy place, filled with more than just planets. Isn't it amazing to think about how vast and diverse our solar system is? We've journeyed from the fiery heart of the solar system, our sun, to the farthest reaches where comets and asteroids roam. Along the way, we've met 8 unique planets, each with its own story to tell. We've marveled at the rings of Saturn, the storms of Jupiter, the rocky landscapes of Mars, and the icy mysteries of the outer planets. We've discovered moons with oceans and asteroids with companions. We've seen the solar system in all its beauty, vastness, and diversity. It's a ballet of cosmic proportions, a symphony of celestial bodies all dancing to the tune of gravity. Each part of our solar system, from the smallest dust particle to the largest gas giant, plays a crucial role in this grand cosmic ballet. Remember, the next time you look up at the night sky, you're getting a glimpse into the incredible universe that's our home, the solar system.